Soul contracts exist to teach us lessons. It could be a long list of lessons from one person, or it could just be one short lesson, lasts a few weeks or a day or whatever. Soul contracts are super important. The word contract makes it seem like, how did I agree to this? Well, your soul agreed to it before you got here. I'll explain more in the video, but don't be scared. It's really actually cool once you're able to see that and know that about someone in your life or a situation you're in. And often it's through a frustrating situation. Say somebody wronged you, or to you felt like you've been wronged. It's an opportunity for growth. It's a lesson. It's something that you can either learn from, or you can deny it and you can say, well, how dare they wrong me? I'm the victim. Okay, sure. And then the lesson will come again through another person, through another situation that's similar. So it's your choice. You have choice as a human. We're here on the earth school with our own soul's divine plan, with a curriculum of lessons we're meant to learn. And if you don't learn them now, you'll reincarnate and learn them, or have the opportunity to learn them, because it's your choice. Do you want to learn? Do you want to grow? Or do you want to stay the same, stay stagnant, go in circles? So for some reason you clicked on this video and you're learning about soul contracts, and I applaud you. Enjoy. I'm going to answer some questions that have come through from the YouTube community. Thank you. So one question is, what is a soul contract? That is a great question. It is an agreement that was made between your soul and another's soul. And it could be a loved one, it could be a family member, it could be a partner, romantic partner, friend, even a pet, coworker, boss, colleague. So many different types of relationships. We live on Earth, which is a relationship-based planet. This is how we learn, is through our connections to others, our relationships with others, be they tumultuous and challenging, or exciting and fresh and light. These are all opportunities for growth, for learning. Should you decide, this is where free will comes in, should you decide to do the work to learn and to grow. Soul contracts sound very serious and heavy, and they can be. I mean, there's definitely soul contracts you have with people where they're meant to teach you some big, heavy lessons. I was married to a person where I felt like it was a boot camp because I was learning these really big, heavy lessons. That was part of our soul contract. Once I learned the lessons, I got to sign the contract and complete it for myself. Learning the lessons meant going through and behaving in my best interest after not for many, many years. And then I did. And so part of that was learning to say no and not working so hard to make things work in a relationship, in a romantic partnership. So that was a really big lesson, probably the final lesson I was meant to learn from that person. And I did, lesson complete, and we divorced. That's part of my journey and part of what helped me to complete that contract. So other contracts can be lighter and fun and joyous and about different lessons, right? There's so many different things that we're meant to learn here on the planet. I may have a contract with my new romantic interest, and it's about having fun and joy and love, and that's what we're meant to teach each other and to learn from one another, but also to experience with one another. That's the lighter side of a soul contract. So why do these even exist? You know, it's one of these things that you don't see it until it's the right time to see it. And that's okay. I know that I've been in places that were very dark and very challenging, and I couldn't see outside of myself to understand and to know that this was all beneficial for me. That's just part of the process. That's part of awakening. That's part of connecting to yourself in a different way. So go easy on yourself. I will say, if you're hearing this message, if you're watching this video, there's a reason. There's always purpose. And the purpose could be to bring attention and awareness to this concept. Maybe it's new for you. Maybe you've dabbled in it, and now hearing this is affirming, resonating, providing you a little bit more to grow on your journey. And maybe this triggers you. All right, cool. Just know that triggers are all about you, and there's something resonating for you. So explore it. You know, like people like to say we're all one, at least in the spiritual community. I don't really believe that. I think we're all different. I think we're all human. Absolutely, we wouldn't be here on the planet in this system if we were non-human, meaning so advanced that we had nothing to learn. If we were so advanced we had nothing to learn, we wouldn't incarnate here. We would be maybe in spirit form, maybe in a different form. So if you're in human form, we're all equal. We're all human. There's no one better than the other. We all have different strengths. Absolutely. You know, there's Michael Jordan who knows how to do his amazing skill, and those are his strengths. I can play basketball too, but he is very special in the way he does what he does, and he's built for that. So I think playing to our strengths is more important than saying that we are all one. We are humans. We're all connected in that way. We share that humanity. But besides that, I think it's important to know that you're on your own special journey. You have your own special path with your own soul's destiny and blueprint. So to conclude, once you learn about a soul contract, which I'm hoping this video did for you, you'll look at things differently. That's the intention here, is to open your eyes, open your heart, open your mind, open your soul to exploring why people in your life, what are they teaching you? What are these circumstances teaching you? What are these dynamics teaching you? In my experience, when you look at the world through this lens, through the experiences that you've been given, the people that show up, the challenges, more often than not, it's the pain that really brings us home. You become less judgmental. You become less fearful, because fear is just really, it's like connected to victimhood in a lot of ways. That's how it can show up in relationships and dynamics, is I'm the victim. It's always happening to me, blah, 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 blah. That's just another way of saying I'm fearful of change. I'm fearful of growing. I'm fearful of doing it differently because I just want to stay in my little lane here. So once you grow past that, you no longer need to be a victim. You realize you're in charge. You can handle anything that comes your way. You're less judgmental on others. You realize, like, we're all humans. We're all doing the best that we can with the circumstances that we're in. And it's not easy to be a human right now, or really, I guess, ever, but especially right now, it seems really hard. I think that's where you can really step into appreciation of this beautiful life and the beautiful opportunities you have to grow. So fear will go away, not forever. Don't let anyone impede on that. It's just yours, and you do you on your own timing with your own lessons. I hope this empowers you. I hope it gives you something to think about, and I hope you write a comment and let me know how it's resonating for you.